Supplementary list. Item number one, pronouncement of judgment.
In this backdrop, on the findings, on the findings learned court below, this court examined whether on this set of facts the appellant could be considered ineligible to inherit the debts and securities left behind by the deceased. It is now settled law that legally wedded wife will not automatically be entitled to succession certificate to the exclusion of the second de facto wife and the children, who are legitimate for the purpose of a share in the debts and securities. However, the fact that legally wedded wife would also be entitled, notwithstanding the fact that they may or may not have been cohabiting for as long as the same has been annulled, cannot be ignored. This court, therefore, in view of the fact that both the parties herein have valid claim the death securities of deceased and to balance equities on the said rival claims, in the fact circumstances as they prevail, here orders as follows. As the appellant legally wedded wife of the deceased will have the first claim family pension, it's ordered the appellant shall be entitled to family pension of the deceased commencing from the month of January 2025. The respondent holds a valid claim through her children. Through the children shall be entitled to terminal benefits as has been given a schedule of death and securities of the application for succession certificate, which include discharge, leave, encashment, so on and so forth, and shall also be allowed to draw the accumulated arrears family pension on the date of the demise of the deceased till December 2024. The above directions have been given notwithstanding the fact that family pension entitlement thereto is governed by applicable rules and does not form part of terminal benefits of the deceased person for which succession can be applied for. However, family pension being a part of employment dues payable legitimate heirs, as earlier observed, this order has been passed to balance equities. The opinion order and view discussion made and above is set aside. Instead, appeal addressing different facts from case-sided parties, as you not elaborated, appeal disposed of.
Any mention?
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 23 of the daily list. Your Lordship, the conducting counsel is unavailable. He's currently out of station.
23?
23, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Sorry, Your Lordship, he's gone for treatment to Mumbai.
Who, Mr. Gautam? Yes, after?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks, okay. Yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Hello, item number 27. My friend Mr. Mojika has requested me for an adjournment because he's a little bit indisposed, saying that he's having problem with his throat.
Yes, I've been keeping well.
So may I pray, my lord, that if you are subject to your convenience of your lordship, let this matter be fixed in the first week of February.
Okay, yes, Mr. B.D. Kaur, Learned Counsel Respondent, is present on behalf of respondents. But as the arguing counsel on behalf of the petitioner to be unwell, let this matter be listed on
3rd of February?
3rd of February.
We are obliged.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item 26.
Yes.
Mr. Day is on sanctioned leave, Lordship. He's gone out of station. I'm praying for 3 weeks of adjournment.
We really need Mr. D to argue. You're arguing all the matters now.
So he wants to argue this matter, Lordship.
He wants to argue the matter.
Not aware of not instructed in this matter.
That we'll see when the matter comes up for hearing. Because now I see that he's already subcontracted all the work to you.
No, Lordship.
You've done agreement with him.
District Council matters, he only appears, Lordship.
Okay. After?
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks.
No objection, Your Lordship.
For all the respondents.
Yes.
Obliged.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20, my lord.
20?
After a week, my lord.
Is the doctor matter?
My lord.
Where's the other side? Where's other side? Twenty is likely linked to 21.
21 and 22 connected, my lord.
Mr. Mazumdar is appearing this case also.
My lord, but Mr. Paul is out of station, so my lord, I'm praying.
These matters are honestly. Dr. Mojika hasn't come to court.
Your Lordship, he's on legs before court number 3, Your Lordship.
2 weeks, okay. 21, 22.
2021, 22, my
22,
lord.
Your Lordship.
But it's similar prayer for item number 25 as well, my lord.
3 weeks.
My
3 weeks, 25, yes.
blessed.
Much obliged. Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 30.
Okay. 4 weeks, no urgency.
No urgency, Your Lordship.
4 weeks, yes.
And you.
No point giving 2 weeks also.
Much better.
Please, my lord. My lord, I beg to mention item number 32. Item number 32, my lord. Pray for 2 weeks' time. For respondent 1 to 4, lordship.
Yeah, for 1.
1 to 4, 1 to 3 and 4.
Mr. P.T. Sama has objection.
For private respondent, lordship.
You have objection?
They're supposed to bring the record. Is supposed there was a record from this.
The records have not yet arrived, lordship.
No urgency.
No urgency, my lord.
4 weeks, yes.
Obliged, my lord.
Please, lordship. So I beg to make mention item 29, lordship.
Just regarding that construction of a
You have
motorable road.
definition of what is there?
Lordship, senior counsel is leading this matter, lordship.
So if your counsel is not there, all the court gets held up. You all start arguing matters. So if you don't have the file, you give the court file. You'll argue the matter.
No, lordship. Senior counsel is
How long you practice?
2 years, lordship.
2 years more than enough. When we juniors, you asked me, we had 1 year practice, we used to do final hearing matters. The seniors not around. If we don't take the opportunity to argue, we'll never grow. We'll all remain as juniors only. 4 weeks, yes.
Well obliged, lordship.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24. I'm on behalf of respondent number 5, Your Lordship.
Behalf of?
Respondent number 5.
Why? What's the reason?
Your Lordship, Mr. Piobin is our station.
Who?
Mr. Piobin.
What's the matter about?
This is for salary, your lordship.
You're the main respondent.
Managing committee, Your Lordship.
Any urgency?
Urgency is there, your lordship. After a week, yes. After a week. Abla.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Supplementary list item number 2.
May it please, your lordship.
Who's the cavator?
Lordship, Mr. Namaji. I have served the copies, lordship, on the last occasion.
Yes.
Lordship,
What's the matter about?
lordship, we are challenging the order dated 7. The order dated.
Order dated?
Lordship, 14th October 2024, by which, Lordship, a special managing committee has been constituted for this particular school. Lordship, the background of the case was that, Lordship, what happened in 2021, the last regular managing committee, in the month of September, it expired. Thereafter, Lordship, from September 2021 till about June, July 2022, because of the COVID and all, the term of that regular managing committee was extended from time to time, Lordship, 3 months at a time, because the meeting could not be held because of the COVID. Thereafter, Lordship, in the month of August 2022, a letter was issued by the DSEO to the principal, asking them to convene the general public meeting for constitution of a regular school managing committee. Lordship, the general public meeting was held on 10th August 2022, and on the same date, Lordship,
10th August 22.
10th August 22, general public meeting was held, and a regular managing committee's proposal was made, resolution was made. However, on the same date, Lordship, it appears two or three parents of the school approached this honourable court, and in an unlisted motion, Lordship had passed the order that not to approve this resolution which was passed on 10th August 2022. Lordship, in any event, on the next day, on 11th of August, the principal requested the state authorities to approve the SMC resolution, and an order was passed on 27th October 2022 approving the SMC, but not as a regular SMC, as an ad hoc SMC, Lordship. Now thereafter, it appears that Lordship, in view of the order passed by this honourable court not to approve it, by way of a subsequent order of 31st October 22, that ad hoc SMC was cancelled, and the school managing committee, school affairs of the school was under administrative control of the state authorities. Lordship, thereafter, the entire matter was kept pending for a long period of time, and eventually this writ petition where Lordship had passed the interim order was withdrawn without any liberty on 8th August 2024. Now, in the meantime, Lordship, it appears that on 13th July, certain persons of the school met together, allegedly, and they passed a resolution on a Sunday for constitution of a regular SMC. And that point of time, the matter was still pending in this honourable court. Lordship, after the matter was withdrawn from this honourable court, the chairman of the earlier ad hoc SMC, which was cancelled, filed a writ petition saying that since the matter has been withdrawn, to reapprove or allow the ad hoc SMC to function again. Now that matter, Lordship, is still pending before this honourable court. Now, in the meantime, Lordship, it appears that pursuant to that 13th July resolution, 13 people's names were forwarded for approval as a regular SMC. But by way of the impugn order of 14th October 2024, 12 of those same 13 people have been made as a special SMC, Lordship, without any meeting, without any information to the parents and guardians, and moreover for an undefined period of term, Lordship.
Where is that order?
Lordship will kindly have the impugn order at page 70. Page 70, annexure 11. If I may read, Lordship. Whereas the Under Secretary of the Government of Meghalaya Education Department, by letter dated so and so.
Yes, okay. Effect 14/10/24.
Until further orders, Lordship.
Yes.
And the 12 people who have been been approved as a special SMC were the same 12 people who were proposed in that illegal meeting of 13th July 2024. I am a teacher. I am a guardian, Lordship. My son is in class 8 of this school.
You have a child in school?
Yes, I mentioned the name also, Lordship. Lordship, if I may take the Lordship to the few rules, Lordship.
No, no need to look at the rules. Where are the early orders of this court?
If Lordship is pleased to come to at page 57.
Yeah.
57 was the interim order, Lordship. If Lordship is pleased to come to page 59 at para 10.
Yes.
It is further provided that to avoid, para 8, Lordship. Having considered the learned counsel for the parties and on perusal of the materials of record as an interim measure, it is directed that the reconstitution of the new managing committee, if the same has been concluded today, shall not be approved by the respondent state authorities in the meanwhile till the next date, based on so and so. It is further provided to avoid dislocation and management of the school in the interest of students. The DSEO, West Garwal, shall look after the affairs of the school till such time the matter is finalized. Now, Lordship, if your Lordship is pleased to come to page 62. Lordship, this is the final order in this writ petition on 18th July 2024, where the petition has been withdrawn simpliciter, Lordship.
Yes.
Now, thereafter, Lordship, if your Lordship is pleased to come to page 69. So this is the proposal. With reference to the subjects, I have the honor to submit the proceeding of the general meeting of so-and-so school held on 13 July for constitution of fresh regular managing committee of the school. And the resolution, Lordship, will find in the previous page at page 67, Lordship. Lordship, 13 people were.
These are the people who are in the new special managing committee now.
Yes, Lordship. Out of the 13,
What's your
12.
grievance?
Lordship, my grievance, Lordship, is that what is the background here, Lordship, is that the first managing committee had expired long time back. Thereafter,
So ad hoc managing committee was continuing.
yes, that was cancelled, and it was under administrative control for another 2 years.
So you want ad hoc committee to be approved?
Let them, Lordship, this special managing committee, Lordship, is creating more problem. And if your Lordship is pleased to see the rules, this special managing committee has been constituted in complete violation of the rules, Lordship.
Yes.
So if at all there's a problem in the school, they should have it administratively controlled and the regular SMC
No,
should
if there is the new managing committee is due, then have a proper meeting.
Lordship,
Yes.
It's kindly see page 66. There is nothing to show that this was not a proper meeting. It appears it was a general meeting of the public. Page 66, my lord. Kindly see the recitals. Proceeding of the general meeting of the parents, guardians, and well-wishers of the school.
Why was the approval given me for a?
That I'll have to take instructions, my lord. Also see, kindly see page 68. 68 kindly see at the bottom, enclosure, signature of the present members, annexure 1. This they have conveniently not enclosed along with this writ petition. So we don't know what are the number of people who actually participated in this.
Cavitar.
I'll only draw Lordship attention to the prayer. Page 30.
Why does he want to resurrect the old ad hoc committee?
no, I don't want to reselect the old ad hoc committee. There's a writ petition pending to reselect the old ad hoc committee.
Page 30.
In the meantime, they have constituted a special committee.
Prayer number C.
Yes.
It says, well, direct the concerned state respondent to pass necessary direction to the meeting general in this meeting inviting all stakeholders, so and so, so and so. And in the interim, to direct the state respondents to allow the ad hoc committee, which was approved by the order dated 22/10.
Why? You are there an ad hoc committee.
No, because that writ petition is pending. That was otherwise.
No, ad hoc committee. Who's there? Are you there?
No.
Then.
I'm not in the ad hoc committee.
Whose cause are you espousing?
I'm not espousing anyone's cause, Lordship. I am just aggrieved with.
Are you sure you have a child in the school?
Lordship,
Where have you said that?
kindly see para 1, Lordship.
See what happened? Another case that came up.
Para 2.
He said he was a guardian, parent guardian. It found out he had no child in the
I have
school.
mentioned very
and then
specifically.
during the duration of the case, he went and adopted one child from the school.
No, I have
just to maintain his case.
Kindly see para 2 at page 10, Lordship. I have
Where
mentioned-
para 2?
Para
You have a
2
child?
Yes, at page 10, Lordship. I have mentioned
He is
the.
espousing the cause of
Istanbul.
I am not espousing anyone's cause, Lordship.
73. 72.
Where's para 2?
Para 2 at page 10.
Father Imran Hussain.
In class
Class
8,
8, okay.
If Lordship is pleased to see,
72, well.
if Lordship is pleased to see the rule, Lordship, which governs this, kindly have page
No,
21.
we won't go there now. Let them come up with instructions.
And anyway, this Lordship, kindly see the situation. Ad hoc committee was there. That
Ad hoc committee ad hoc.
ad hoc.
So
Now
once
instead of
special committee comes, another committee which is, if there's a meeting, ad hoc goes.
Lordship, that is correct, Lordship. Then why they have to approve as a special committee, Lordship?
What's 72?
This is the representation. Who's somebody else submitted representation, madam? Somebody else files a representation.
Oh, ex-MLA. Oh, that's understood, yes.
No, this I have mentioned. My representation is at page 73.
File affidavit, madam.
Lordship,
Yes, I heard Mr. S. Deb.
Lordship, in the meantime, the special committee should be kept in abeyance.
Madam,
Lordship.
no interim order is-
Because Lordship, kindly see what happened. An ad hoc committee was.
Whatever it is, there's something that's not something that can be undone. Yes, it's not
Lordship,
life and death.
Let
Yes,
it be
heard
taken
Mr.
under
S. Deb.
administrative control, Lordship.
Heard Mr. S. Deb
That will create more
responsible
problems with the
petition.
school.
Yes, issue notice. Mr. S. Sen,
It's 1 to 4.
present on behalf of Zone 4, and Dr. M. Mozika with so-and-so present for 5 through caveat. Stop. I won't record anything. Yes, matter concerns the reconstitution of the managing committee of the what's the school?
Janapriya.
Janapriya
Higher Secondary School.
Higher Secondary School, which is questioned by the petitioner stated to be the parent of a child studying in the school and such has vital interest of just a matter of the 3 weeks for instruction affidavit by the respondents.
Lordship, the only thing is, Lordship, as per the rule, the special committee can only be made
Let them
for
file
a
affidavit.
defined period, Lordship.
Let them file affidavit, then we'll see.
I filed a miscase. If the miscase can be recorded,
This
it will be
case,
considered.
the miscase to be taken up together with the main case next date.
Okay.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My Lord, the petitioner before Your Lordship is the head teacher and also the secretary of Namdong Sanrang LP School, my Lord.
Yes, yes, no, no, right. We have to see what you have to say to the additional affidavit file response 1 and 2.
I got instruction after receiving the copy.
Yes.
My friend has approached the director to provide the necessary copies of the rules of the orders for formation of the managing committee. And the director has given the copy. And they provided another copy, my lord, another egg. The first is the by page number 1 is the application put up by him and the chairman and the secretary of the same school.
What is this, Mr. Sangareso?
Madam. And now, if we go to the flag one, my lord, section 11, managing committee of government aided high and middle schools.
No, this will not be applicable, Your Lordship.
I'll let me just complete.
Yes.
My lord, we just indicated, my lord, subsection 5 of section 11, subject to rule 4 above, and the term of a managing committee will ordinarily expire after the period of 3 months from the date of the first sitting.
3 years.
3 years. 3 years from the date of the first sitting of that committee with the required quorum or such and such. So they have provided this copy to him. Therefore, my lord, it is contrary to the affidavit filed by him. Now, the affidavit filed by the STSUO in para 7 of his affidavit clearly says that he has given approval for 3 years. Now, may I pray, my lord, to ascertain this fact, my lord, for me, I have no problem if lordship dissolve the present existing committee and go for fresh selection for 2 years, my lord. They may have a problem. But, my lord, regularly, my lord, before this own bench and other bench, parties come forward and seeking for approval 3 years managing committee. My lord, there is recent judgment. There's also observation in one of the matter. This one also managing committee. In para 3, the next page, lordship, can you see some observation? White office order dated such being such and such, the Director, School Education Literacy, Meghalaya Shillong, has prescribed the procedures and guidelines for holding a school general meeting for election in selection of members of the school managing committee. The same is annexed to this. The term of the incumbent managing committee is usually approved for a period of 3 years, madam. So there's some repetition also relating to this nature. So if lordship give me a 10 days time only, madam, I will ascertain the certain materials, but this will have a larger effect on the other schools also.
I don't think so. Let's see that affidavit. Will not have any impact. Every school has its own little story to tell. Yes.
My lord, and my other reply would be, my lord, this school is not a SSA school, my lord. The SSA school is different. It is governed by the RTE, and this deficit school is not under the RTE. And therefore, the term for the SMC...
It's not under RTE.
It is not under RTE.
What school is it?
It is a deficit school. Deficit school. So
no,
therefore...
In deficit school also, how do you say it's not under right to, with regard to the full constitution?
My lord, they said under RTE, my lord, the school is sponsored by the central government, the central SSA scheme. But, my lord, then that is governed under RTE. But other non-SSA school...
Correct, Mr. Shulai.
Lordship, if we go by the, if Lordship kindly come to the Act of 2009, Your Lordship.
What about the Meghalaya Right to Children, what's that Compulsory Education Act?
Lordship, that also that has been annexed, Your Lordship. If Lordship kindly comes to Lordship kindly come to page 21, annexure 2.
Of the state petition?
No, Your Lordship. This is the additional affidavit, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we have that, Lordship, the Meghalaya Right to Children to Free and Compulsory Education Rule 2011. If then Lordship kindly come to page 29, Rule 13, Your Lordship, the composition and function of the school managing committee. Lordship.
Mr. Sangruso, you are aware of this?
Then, Lordship, if Lordship,
problem in this case, my lord.
if Lordship
Here,
kindly
my lord,
come
under
to
RTE Act, term of the MC is not provided, but the rules framed by the state government it provides 2 years.
No, Your
When we
Lordship,
see
that
the
is
other Act, my lord, State Act. State Act, there is also a provision for.
But under the rules, is every 2 years.
Lordship, yes, correct, Your Lordship.
Rules is provided
Lordship
2
kindly
years.
come to page
In
8.
Other acts adopted by the state government.
That
these
is
are 3 years.
section 2F, Your Lordship.
Elementary education.
Lordship. Elementary education means the education from first class to 8th class, Your Lordship. Here, this is the case, Your Lordship. It's a lower primary school, Your Lordship. F, Your Lordship. 2F, Your Lordship. Then, Lordship, can he? 2F of the Lordship. I'm taking Your Lordship to the Act of 2009. Lordship, can he come to page 7? Then I'm taking Your Lordship to page 8, section 2F.
2N.
F, Lordship, can he? Lordship, then Lordship will have N.
Yes.
N school mean any school, recognized school imparting elementary education and include a school established, owned or controlled by the appropriate government or local authority, and aided school receiving aid or grant. Lordship, we are in N2I, Your Lordship.
Yes.
So, Lordship, in view of this act, Your Lordship, the procedure laid down under the rule published by the state government, Your Lordship, will have to be followed, Your Lordship. Because, Lordship, the rule cited, Your Lordship, that is, no, Your Lordship. Lordship, the rule which has been cited by my friend, Your Lordship, that is Managing Committee of Government-Aided High and Middle School, Your Lordship. This is the rule concerned with the aided high school and middle school, Your Lordship. In this present case, Your Lordship, the issue is relating to the lower primary school, Your Lordship. So this rule, Lordship, will not be applicable, Your Lordship.
Petitioner has no grievance with the term. Only the state government has filed 2 affidavits. STO say that it is 3 years. Now director says 2 years. Some confusion is there. Therefore, it also keep.
I'd go by the rules 2 years.
Therefore, some confusion is going on. Therefore, it also keep going on record.
This confusion is cleared by the court, not by the parties.
It is created by the state
interpretation of
government.
the rules.
We are not creating, Your Lordship. We have the rules. The rule has to be implemented, Your
One
Lordship.
thing, Mr. Chariso, was any meeting held to reconstitute the new management committee?
Yes, those on the merits of the formation, madam, please state.
No, we dispute that, my lord.
Here we are considering about the application of law. If Lordship give me only a week's time, I'll bring those relevant rules, acts and rules. The Lordship may decide. Otherwise, my lord,
I heard learned counsel for the parties. Yes, the petitioner. You are who? Petitioner is the?
Petitioner is the assistant, is the head teacher of the school and also the secretary of the former managing committee.
The petitioner is an presently an assistant teacher and erstwhile head teacher of, what's the name of the school?
Nong Dom Senrang LP School.
Nong Dom Senrang
LP School.
LP School, Nong Dom Senrang LP School. By way of the instant writ petition, has challenged the reconstitution of the managing committee of the said school, which received the approval by order dated 19/1/2024. Next paragraph, Mr. El Shongwan submitted that what's your submission?
My submission, my lord, is that the managing committee which was formed behind the back without the knowledge of the village.
Or the sponsoring body?
Yes, my lord.
The El Shongwan Council for the petitioner submitted that the reconstitution of the new managing committee, which was approved by the impugn order, was without knowledge, without notice or knowledge of the stakeholders, and that in obtaining the said approval, materials, the documents provided to the state respondents. What are the documents?
If I may just add one more point, my lord. The appointment of the respondent number 4, who is the assistant teacher of the school, my lord, is in contravention with the order.
So yes, that is not concerned with the managing committee.
It concerns with the managing committee. Only the head, according to this order, my lord, only the head teacher can be appointed as the secretary of the managing committee. But what they have done, they have appointed the assistant teacher. On the last occasion, the state respondent has said
Who's
that.
respondent number 4?
Respondent number 4 is the assistant teacher.
Oh, you're not the outgoing managing committee?
No, we are the
He is appearing for both.
incumbent committee.
Yeah, for the managing committee also.
And one more, because why?
Okay, just slow down. Our stakeholders stop. Further, it is submitted that the reconstitution by appointing the respondent number 4, who is assistant teacher secretary, is in violation of the
order dated 30th May 1996.
Of violation of an order dated 30th
May
1996. Issued by
the
where is that?
Director of Public Instruction, Meghalaya, at that point of time.
Where is that?
Annexure 13, page 38.
In violation of order date so and so, which was issued by the S-File Director of Public Instruction, wherein it is provided that, except for minority schools, all head teachers of non-government aided primary schools are functional secretaries or the school management committee.
And this has been reiterated, my lord, in the new rules also, if I may point out.
Further submits that this position has been
Page 30 of the additional affidavit of the state respondent.
Has been reiterated in the, you have to, in page 20?
Page 30, my lord.
Page 30?
Of the additional affidavit.
Page 30 of the additional affidavit.
Rule 4.
Rule
4.
So rule 4. At rule 13, clause 4, which deals with the composition and functions of the school management committee. He further submits that the reconstitution, being against the prevalent rules, as also the redesignation of the head teacher as assistant teacher, being against the norms, the impugn order being bad in law, is liable to be interfered with stuff. Next paragraph, Mr. Ndishulai, appearing for the state respondents number so and so, has referred to the additional affidavit filed by the state respondents, which has filed by the state respondents on 1/8/2024, whereby at para 2 thereof, the state respondents have categorically stated that the management committee of the school was not constituted as per the regular right for children to free and compulsory education rules were 2011. Stop. In this context, the Learned Senior Counsel has also drawn the attention of the court to sections 2F of the right of children to free and compulsory education Act 2009 to show that the school in 2F and 2N1 to show that the school in question comes under the purview of the Act. Stop. He therefore submits that the Management Committee being constituted in contravention of Rule 13 thereof, the same should be annulled and fresh reconstitution and a fresh constitution be done as per the mandate of the Act. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. H.L. Changreso, for respondent before, however, has raised strong objections to the submissions of the petitioner and also of the state respondents, and submits that there is a contradiction. There is a contradiction in the provisions applicable, in as much as normally a school management committee is to be constituted for 3 years, whereas the rules have only provided that an unaided school shall have a management committee which should be reconstituted every 2 years. Stop. He further submits that the reconstitution of the said management committee, which is under question, had been validly constituted by a validly constituted by a validly constituted had been validly constituted by the present. The members, who members were there? Have been constituted by sponsorship comprising of parents, guardians, and his parents, guardians as required. He therefore submits that there being no anomaly in the reconstitution, the writ petition deserves no consideration and is liable to be dismissed. We can record that, right? Yes. He has also, before concluding his arguments, prayed that some more time be allowed to the respondent before to bring on record other materials to substantiate the legality of the proceedings. So, next paragraph. Having heard the counsel for the parties on the prayer of the Learned Senior Counsels before, this court is not inclined to further lengthen the process, inasmuch as from the competent authority an affidavit has been brought on record wherein categorical statements have been made with regard wherein categorical statements have been made as to the issue in question. Stop. Next paragraph. On perusal of the affidavit filed by who filed it? The director. The director.
Lordship, yes.
Director of School Education. At para 2 thereof, it has been given as follows. Quote para 2. Has been given as follows. A perusal of the above noted paragraph will show that the rules, that the Act and the rules, that is the right of children to free and compulsory education, Act 2009, is to be scrupulously followed, and that the composition and functions of the school management committee are to be constituted in every school within its jurisdiction as per the mandate of the Act and rules, which, however, was not the case which was not done in the present case. If I further on the question as to whether the incident school will come under the purview of the Act, it is noted that at of the ACMA, the right to censor, at the section 2F, wherein elementary education within inverted commas has been defined, it has been provided that the same would mean the education from first class to 8th class. And at section 2N1, school would mean any recognized school imparting elementary education, and would include a school established, owned or controlled by the government or a local authority. So, as such, there being no you're saying confusion, no? There being no doubt as to the applicability of the Act, it would follow, therefore, that the rules made under as given in Rule 13 with regard to composition functions of the school management committee are to be followed. If I could say convenience, Rule 13(1) is quoted herein below, section 21. Oh, first, I thought sure the Act, before that, sure the had of 2N, 2F, 2F, 2N, I thought you provides for elementary school, then school will mean unaided school 2N, I, 1, no, not that. No, stop. Section 21 of the said Act, which is very relevant with regard to who shall be the sponsoring body, is quoted herein below, as also Rule 13(1) with regard to the term thereof. Stop. Next paragraph. In the backdrop of these facts and circumstances, especially the applicability of the relevant law, it is found that the managing committee is so constituted by the respondents number 4, and also the downgrading of the, and also the non-consideration of the head teacher as secretary is illegal and in violation of the law as prevalent. Accordingly, the impugn approval order and the reconstitution thereof are set aside, and the whole reconstitution and the SDSU shall issue appropriate orders.
If I may suggest one,
yes,
maybe under the supervision of the
SDSU and the SDSU is respondent number.
District School Education Officer.
Yes, is to call for a meeting of the sponsoring body as provided under the Act, and to convene a meeting for the Constitution within a period
not
of
by the
6
not
weeks.
by R3, Your Lordship.
6 weeks from today.
Should be by number 2, Your Lordship, by the respondent number 2, not by R3, Your Lordship.
And until the said reconstitution is finalized, the respondent number 2 shall look after the affair.
Lordship.
Matters with the preparation of instance allowed in this period of.
Apply, Your Lordship.
one more matter.
Or like a tag team, same case, 2 lawyers. Yes.
Page 51, my lord.
51.
WPC 26.
This is WPC. 51. What is 51?
What does it say?
By this order, the respondent has promoted the respondent number 4 from the rank of assistant teacher to headmaster in order to fill up the lacuna in the earlier petition we just issued. Because in the earlier petition, one of the ground we raised that the respondent number 4 has been made as a secretary in contravention of the...
In this writ application, which is connected to the WPC number, which is the early one, number?
13, connected to WPC 13.
13 of 2024. The prayer of the same petitioner.
Same petitioner.
The prayer, the prayer by the petitioner, who is also the petitioner WPC number 13, is for
set aside the order.
Is for the, where's your prayer?
Page 16, man.
Is for the setting aside and washing of an impugned order dated 15/2/2024.
05, my lord.
Huh?
05
05/02/2024, issued by respondent number 2, whereby the respondent number 4 has been approved as head teacher of Nongdum Sembrang LP School with immediate effect. As in the earlier petition, which has a bearing on the present case, this court has set aside the reconstitution and approval of the managing committee without adverting to the facts presently or recording any further submissions. The impugned order dated 5/2/2024 shall also stand set aside and quashed. This petition stands allowed.
Item number 5.
Apply a lot.
Yes, Mr. Application, you ready?
Your Lordship.
Why we hear it today, because they filed a miscase. Automatically, your interim order be vacated. You're aware of that?
I'm aware of that, Your Lordship.
What is the matter about you filed? Why you want it vacated? Let him
Because
start.
we want to advertise as per the instruction to the government, Your Lordship. Do you have your next, Lordship?
What is your case?
The case, because I'm the headmaster.
What is your case? Who are you?
I'm the headmaster and the president of the school managing committee. President of the school, Lordship.
Where is the petition? You are the
president of the president of the school, Lordship. That's
president of the
ring. Chair, Lordship, chairperson of the managing committee of Dubu 4 and 5. Dubu Rongdum Deposit Upper Primary School, and then the headmaster come secretary. This is school. So in that, Lordship, my miscase application, my Lord, Annex 3, the type copy, page 14.
1 second.
Lordship.
Yes. Where's your miscase? Your miscase.
Miscase.
Oh yes, sorry. I was looking at the repetition. Where's your what?
The impugned order was the page 12, Annex 2. No, not Annex 2. Page 10. Is the order
Page
where?
12?
No. Page 10. That is impugned order where the not this other the stay order. where I was, there was a stay not to advertise. That was their lordship.
Yes, okay. Yes, what is your ground for vacating the order?
Ground for vacating order, your lordship, this
Now,
annexure.
one question first before you proceed.
Yes.
Is it a fact that the petitioner came first in the selection?
Yes.
Came first?
Yes.
Your Lordship.
Yes, okay. Continue.
Yes, the result was declared. He was first, and after that, his appointment was. We have forwarded his appointment. Her appointment was cancelled. That the order for appointment result was cancelled because of the in the letter or issue on 31st July 2024. The subdivisional school education officer categorically mentioned that the successful candidate, the petitioner, has no required qualification, that is MTET. That's why there is a reason they have instructed us to cancel. Then
where is that?
There is page 15. I have that annexure 4, lordship. But this document was not enclosed in the writ petition, my lord. It is mentioned. May I read?
1 second. Oh, then you have no case, MS Mori.
Your Lordship, I would like to point out.
That's the only thing.
Then, yes, in compliance.
I will go to that advertisement, Your Lordship. If
Lordship,
you look at
let me just complete on it. Are there also in complaints to this? We have issued another letter. That not letter. Yes, or same date, annexure 5. Just let me complete. On 16. This is the complaints letter by the head secretary Dubu School. In response to the order dated so and so, subdivision officer is William Nagar, number so and so on 31/07, the result of the interview conducted for the post of assistant teacher for Dubu Ringding Deposit School, UP School, on 14/6/2023 at Ringding by the board of interviewer constituted by the SMCE chairman stand cancelled with immediate effect. So, in compliance to that order, we have done it. And lordship, there is I have enclosed also the judgment where from this division bench of this court has passed a similar order. It's annexure 6. There are a number of writ petition. The relevant para, your lordship, it is in para 15, 17, and 29. It is very it's just clearly mentioned where the MTET is mandatory. And against this order also, 15, 17, and 29.
And 59?
No, 29. Yes, and 29 of the judgment. And against this all, is lordship, para 15 it says lordship is quite lengthy. May I read para 15? In the light of the mandatory provision of the Right to Education Act 2019, NCT and the notification guideline issue, thereunder the state Meghalaya was bound to conduct the MTET examination.
Okay,
and in
1 second, 17.
Yes, 17. Yeah, so in the light of the provision, mandatory provision of the Right to Education Act 2009, the NCT.
Okay, mandatory MTET.
Yes.
And 29.
29, the lordship. Yes. I find some substance, the last provision it is there, lordship. May I read the entire lordship? I find substance, some substance in the connection with connection of Mr. SD that for the period of between 2010 and 2020.
Okay, enough. Yes, that's it.
That's it, your lordship. And the affidavit filed by the government also, they have annexure, is very clearly mentioned. I just like to find out that the annexure 2, page 10 of the affidavit filed by the state respondent. They also is very clearly mentioned.
Annexure?
Annexure 2, page 10
of the
affidavit of the government.
I'm appearing it.
Okay.
This is I'm reading.
He'll place his argument. Yes.
Your Lordship, I would like to come to para 3, Your Lordship, of my writ petition. Now, Your Lordship, the advertisement, Your Lordship,
Page 3.
page 5, Your Lordship, paragraph 3
Yes.
of the writ petition. Now, Your Lordship, as per the advertisement that they have issued, the requisite requirement, the minimum qualification was BA with BEd, DLEd, and DIET. Now, Your Lordship, if you look at Annexure 3, which is at page 17 of the writ petition, nowhere, Your Lordship, has the requirement for MTET been specified. Now, Your Lordship, after I have been called for interview, my paperwork was processed. It was verified by the school itself. Now, Your Lordship, why then at that instant, at that outset, had they not raised an objection to my application for requirement of an MTET? Also, Your Lordship, if you would look, I had cleared the interview, Your Lordship, and I had placed first. Now, Your Lordship, the interview was conducted, Your Lordship, if you would come to page 7 of the petition, paragraph 6. That response to the petitioner's application for appointment of assistant so-and-so, the petitioner appeared before the board of interviewers conducted by the school managing committee on the 7th of June 2023. Now, Your Lordship, the results of the interview were declared on the 15th of September 2023. Here I was placed first. Now, Your Lordship, for a year, my appointment was pending. No intimation was given to me that my appointment stood cancelled. There was the only time that I had realized that my appointment stood cancelled was when the notification came out in the year 2024, a year after my appointment. Your Lordship, that is at Annexure 14, page number 28 of the writ petition. Now, Your Lordship, for a year I have just been sitting, waiting for my appointment. Now, suddenly, Your Lordship, the respondents have come up with an excuse, so to say, Your
The
Lordship.
exams were over on, results declared on 15/9.
15/9, Your Lordship, 2023. Now, Your Lordship, as per what they have said.
So after they sought for approval.
Your Lordship.
This is a primary school.
Primary, no, Your Lordship, it's a secondary, upper secondary school.
Upper primary school.
Upper primary school, sorry. Now, Your Lordship, even in their affidavit.
15/9, and then it was cancelled on 31st July.
Your Lordship. After almost a year, Your Lordship, I've been sitting waiting for my appointment letter. Your Lordship, to that effect also, I have submitted my representation, inquiring why my appointment was taking too long. I never got a response, Your Lordship. Now, Your Lordship, in their affidavit of opposition also, given by the respondents number 4 and 5, they admitted, Your Lordship,
managing committee.
the managing committee, Your Lordship, and the headmaster, they admitted their bona fide mistake. And then, Your Lordship, to rectify their bona fide mistake, Your Lordship, they now want to issue another advertisement. Now, Your Lordship, where am I supposed to?
No, but the thing is that the baseline is that they have made a mistake.
Your
How are you going
Lordship.
to compensate her?
Your Lordship.
Yes, so where's the affidavit filed by the state? Yes, Mr. Kharmi, what do you say?
Lordship, here the selection of the petitioner, Lordship, it was cancelled because she does not have MTET, Lordship.
Your Lordship, that
So,
came out later.
Now,
You later, but
suppose-
then I think that is the law.
Your Lordship, correct. Your Lordship, this notification for requirement of MTET came out in the year 2020. Your Lordship, the advertisement for the post of assistant teacher came out in the year 2023. They had ample time, Your Lordship, to rectify the advertisement as well. Now, Your Lordship, as I have applied on the basis of the requirements.
Because it's a requirement now for lower primary
Your
and
Lordship, I agree.
upper primary schools also require MTET.
Your Lordship.
Right.
But Your Lordship, as per the advertisement, they have
That
not
means you're-
specified.
you know what they call you? You're a victim of circumstances.
Your Lordship,
So
but Your Lordship, for a year, my prospects have also been diminished.
now you've sat for MTET exams.
No, Your Lordship, we have not sat. Your Lordship, because Your Lordship, this year only we found out about the notification that has cancelled my appointment. Your Lordship, I was under the impression that I would be appointed last year.
Oh, even then, Can't do anything. Yes.
Lordship, on this page 10 or page 8 of my affidavit also, it is the notification issued by the department. Lordship. Here it is stated that for the appointment, the eligibility for appointment as teacher in class 1 to 8.
No, that's known.
The TET is a minimum criteria.
Okay, we'll set in this case take down what Mr. P.T. Sangma, the counsel for the applicant respondent number
4 and 5.
Number 4 and 5, who have sought for modification of the order dated
Order dated 29/08.
Order dated
29/08/2024, my lord.
29/08/2024, whereby this court
State
had provided interim.
Yes.
That the impugned notice
31.
cancelling the selection process, whereby the petitioner had been selected, be kept in abeyance. Next paragraph. Mr. P.T. Sangma submits that the cancellation of the selection was due only to the reason that there was a error in the advertisement, in as much as the mandatory requirement of MTET had not been included, and the petitioner, though being selected in place of number 1, would not be approved due to the lack of this qualification. What the other submission? He further submits that the miscase has been interim dismissal application has been filed for vacating the interim order so that the school may go ahead to re-advertise the post to fill up the vacancy. To fill up the vacancy. MS Maori, on behalf of the petitioner, opposite parties to opposite party, has submitted that the treatment given to the writ petitioner is absolutely arbitrary, in as much as per the advertisement which was dated.
Your Lordship, the advertisement dated 22nd of May 2023.
22/5/23. It was nowhere mentioned that MTET was a necessary, was part of the necessary criteria, and that after the selection process, which was over a year back, the writ petitioner had been declared successful. She further submits that the writ petitioner has been put to irreparable loss, in as much as the cancellation was communicated, was notified only on 31/7/2024, after nearly a year had elapsed from the selection, when she had the legitimate expectation of being appointed as an assistant teacher in the concerned school. What relief? You don't get any relief. Therefore, you want the matter to be heard finally.
Your Lordship.
Yes, we'll have to vacate order. Yes, you further prepare that the main matter be heard. To decide the entire issue. Having Mr. H. Karmi on behalf of the respondents has also concurred to the submissions made by Mr. P.T. Sangma with regard to the mandatory requirement of MTET qualification and submits that the same having been notified since 2020, as can be seen from, what is that?
This notification.
In your affidavit?
Annexure 8, page 8, page 8.
They give that.
Annexure 1, page 8.
No, just give the, I'm not looking at that, just give me the date and the date of the order.
The date is 1st July 2020.
Been notified by notification date 1st July 2020. There's no question of the same not being complied with by the school. So, if I haven't heard the transfer parties, it appears that the advertisement issued by the school, though not stating that MTET is a required notification by the just the required qualification, sorry, not required qualification. The same, however, cannot be seen to cannot be seen to go over and above the requirement of law, has also been upheld by this court in a series of judgments whereby MTET has been made a mandatory requirement for teachers who are to teach in the lower and upper primary schools. So, in this view of the matter, therefore, the undisputed fact being that the writ petitioner does not have an MTT qualification, the interim order passed shall stand vacated. Yes.
Lordship, this that can
Only
be,
one
the writ petitioner also can dispose it because
Your
they,
Lordship,
for causing damage, there is another order passed by this honorable court also in WPC number 247, where for the mistake, Lordship has directed to impose 1,000 rupees against the deputy commissioner. It has appeared this case. The same mistake was done in this similar situation case.
You pay 10,000 rupees then.
Lordship,
Yes.
Here,
Your
Take
Lordship,
10,000 rupees.
here
Lordship.
is direction was only
However,
1,000 was there.
as, the council was submitted after at last next paragraph that since the subject matter issue has also already been gone into, the main petition also be disposed of in terms of
The WPC number 1247.
No.
Lordship, one thing, Lordship. I am not conferring with his submission, but Lordship, but it is as per the laid down eligibility criteria. Lordship. Yes.
but your Lordship, let the repetition be heard, Your Lordship, please.
So we'll give you cost 20,000,
No, Your Lordship, let it be heard, Your Lordship.
25,000. No.
No, Your Lordship, let it be heard, Your Lordship. Let it be heard.
Yes. Thwapna? Since the subject has been gone. The counsels for the respondents, yes. Can also be disposed in terms of the same order. So the same objected to by MS Mauri, who prays that the matter be given further hearing.
Your Lordship.
Yes. Accordingly, though the interim order is vacated, the main matter, the main petition will be heard. Yes. So the main petition. This the matter after 2 weeks for hearing. 2 weeks.
After
2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay, 3. Otherwise, it will automatically vacated also by operation of 2263. You know that.
Yeah, I'm aware, Your Lordship. Please, Your Lordship, let it be heard.
2 weeks also, Lordship, if she's ready, 2 weeks.
No,
will do.
the senior also is sick.
Oh,
You be
senior
prepared,
also is
you
not well.
prepared to give her cost. That's all for the. Because like with such the victim of circumstances, and due to the fault management committee, she's applied in the hope. Imagine you've dashed the hope
She can
of a young
participate, my lord.
aspirant,
She can
but without the
participate.
qualification.
No, actually, I have stated, in my vision, actually, the previous managing committee make a mistake. I was newly, I also become the victim of circumstances because I'm the
So
new
like
one.
President Trump,
My
you'll
previous.
blame old president.
Daily list item number 1.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Lord, this is a contempt matter where direction was to examine and clear the retirement dues, my lord. The petitioner was, my lord, not regularized. So we have taken a decision on 11th November to regularize, and direction has been issued, my lord, to make the payment. So then, because the, if your lord.
Leonard Archivist General has raised a communication showing that steps have been initiated to regularize the services of the petitioner.
Why?
Stop. As such, there being no willful violation of policy of court, the contempt application stands closed. The communication dated 11 November 24 is kept on record. Yes.
Item number 2.
No direction, contempt.
Okay, let's see. Much obliged, Lordship. This matter, I have filed a rejoinder, Your Lordship, regarding that this one. Actually, they have admitted that some amount they're supposed to pay is due. So
I have not. Lordship, what has happened is, he has filed 2 writ petitions.
No, the
If I may,
writ petition was the earlier writ petition.
There are around 20 employees of Baghmara board. 7 filed a first round of litigation, and they got salaries not only for them, but for them also.
Yes.
In the meantime, without disclosing all that, the other 7 have filed writ petitions saying that they have not received salary from January 2022. That writ petition was filed on 14th March 2024, whereas on that date, salaries was already paid till May. Thereafter, Lordship, we have filed an affidavit in the month of September saying that salaries have been paid till December 22, and whatever backlog is being cleared are being cleared expeditiously. Now he has filed the rejoinder stating that, Lordship, he wants the salary from January 23 till date.
See, Mr. P. Sama, you can't abuse the process of court.
If Lordship is kindly please to see only one page of the writ petition, Lordship, page 7 of the writ petition.
Yeah, abuse the process of court.
No, Lordship.
7 people come, you
No,
client
we
gets to
are
leave,
we
he
are
comes
different
again.
employee. We are the different employee.
No, they are different employees, but
Different
salary was
employees,
paid
but
to
by the
us.
same order you are covered. Though you didn't come for this court, your salary was paid also. Then on top of that, you come again. On
No,
the same prayer.
No.
Kindly see page 7, para 6, Lordship.
Yes.
That the state respondents have not paid the monthly salaries to the petitioners with effect from January 22 till the month of October 22 and from the month of October 22 till date, which means from the month of January 22 till date they have only paid for the month of November and December 22, and there are 24 months pending salaries to be paid to the petitioners by the state. Kindly see his prayer, Lordship, at page 13.
Yes. 24 months.
Directing the state respondent in Baghmara Municipal Board to pay pending due of 24 months. At that point of time, this 24 months of due from January to October was already paid, Lordship.
24 months due already paid.
It was already paid at the
January?
No. If Lordship is pleased to see my
22 to
October.
October.
This was already paid before the petition was in the other matters, in view of the orders passed in the other matter. If Lordship is pleased to see my affidavit.
Mr. Sangma, are you committing perjury?
No. You see, in my reply, the para 3, this page 2.
Then are you committing perjury by making the statement in your petition?
No, because we earlier people they are separate.
You know that the court has the power to, under the old CRPC, also under the new act, also to ask for inquiry if you are committing perjury in judicial proceedings. You know that, no?
No, Lordship, because earlier people
You can take sumoto notice of this, because you can't just draft anything for your drafting, and you're jeopardizing your client. Will ask for inquiry in magistrate whether they were paid salary in which order was there, and if it's found you committed perjury, then you'll be liable for perjury.
No, Lordship,
Because then you're making false statements in the judicial proceeding.
No, we are not making statement, Your Lordship. Lordship, see, I have in my para, I have
Because very
categorically
seriously, it's a
stated.
matter concerning money. And if you come for a claim on which, there's no more basis, and you put that on affidavit, that for direction to pay when you've already been paid before these people have been paid, because there's earlier petition by which you also have been covered.
Even in Lordship, there's still the due
whether provision the new act, BNSS Act, Section 379.
Lordship, election petitions they are filing. So.
Yes.
No, Lordship, our claim is because still they are admitting they have still due to be paid to us.
No, we're not.
That is correct,
Not
Lordship.
if you have to make a claim, it must be very exact. You've been paid to what date. You can't make a claim for something which already been paid. You remember that?
The affidavit formed by the government of Meghalaya, they have stated.
Otherwise, we will draw it, or else I'll initiate proceedings against your clients. They'll just go to jail for nothing.
No, we'll see because
then you might
whether that.
Whether what?
Are
you saying? See this statement that you've asked in para 6. Now, are you saying that they have not been paid the monthly salaries with effect from January 22 till October 22? You stated
let me get instruction.
No. What instructions?
Whether they are paid or not, because they said at the time of filing it, they said they have not filed it. In the government, from their affidavit also, they have mentioned.
No. I don't distract the court. Don't do the government. When you file this writ petition, they receive instructions that have not been paid from January 22.
Yes, that was an instruction.
That has been paid 22.
Yes.
When were they paid?
Lordship, if Lordship is pleased to see my affidavit, page 5.
Otherwise, it's not a child's play. You will be in serious trouble.
Page 5.
If your pleading is not correct.
Affidavit filed by 3 and 4 at page 5, paragraph H, Lordship. Lordship has para H. This was in the first round of writ petition filed by the other petitioners. Additional page 5, paragraph H.
By 3 and by?
By 3 and 4, Lordship. Affidavit in opposition filed on 19 September 2024.
By 3 and 4.
Lordship.
7 to 34. Yes, para?
Page 5, paragraph H, Lordship. This was in WPC 297 of 21. Additional affidavit was filed by the board.
Where's the date where you paid?
Lordship, if Lordship is pleased to see page 6. Page 6.
Yeah, that's the statement you made that when it came to court, all been paid. Yes.
This up to March 22 was paid at the time of disposing of 297 of 2021, which was disposed of on August 2023.
4823.
4823. Till that point of time, March 2022 was cleared, Lordship.
Then?
Thereafter, kindly see
April, May 2022.
April, May 2 was also paid within 2 months as per the direction of the writ petition. Then those petitioners filed contempt. Yes. In the contempt, we have again stated, they said that after the judgment, no payment was made. Again, we filed an affidavit showing that till October 22 was paid at that point of time. Thereafter, the matter was disposed of in July 2024. Now, this writ petition came in that time in March 2024, whereas till that time, till October 22 was already paid, Lordship. So, his claim from January 22 to October 22 was already covered at that point of time. And now we have paid till December 22, which he admits in the rejoinder.
December 23.
No, that is for sanitation workers. He is not the sanitation worker, Lordship. We are trying to expedite the clearance of sanitation. Now, in the rejoinder, he states that he admits that December 22 is entirely cleared. Now he says that from January 23 to...
Let's see. What if we send rejoinder, Mr. Farmer?
Kindly see page 2. Page 2 of the rejoinder.
Page?
Page 2.
Page 2, para 3I, 3.1.
Yes.
That the CEO, Bagmara Municipal Board and
now you're saying 23 to November.
His prayer doesn't survive, Lordship. He is asking for Jan to October 22. That itself has been played at that.
What else? You not pay the salaries, but the thing is that,
that
you can't come before the court for something which has already been granted.
Get a clear instruction.
No, you already got instructions here. Your general affidavit says that. One more instruction. That means this affidavit is not true.
It is true.
What instructions you'll get?
No, with that, he said that without the previous
now
one.
You said here that it's been paid with effect entire year. have cleared entire with effect from the to the month of something to how with effect January 23 till the month of.
No, that is
That
paid
was
only.
giving additional prayer here.
Lordship, that is paid only after filing of this repetition, not the previous, not against the previous repetition.
So if I may pray, Lordship, the matter may be disposed of. Whatever is pending, we'll clear it expeditiously. We have made stated in the affidavit also that we have received some funds. We'll be clearing it in due course, Lordship.
You file affidavit is for hearing.
It's for orders, Lordship.
Yes, well, this is a matter of hearing. We'll deal with it that time. We'll be prepared. Yes. Don't make, you see, you don't make statements just pulling out from the air. Any statement you make has to be backed up by some substance. You can't just make it. I noticed some draftings here, you can't even find the relevant papers that support some submissions that are made in the pleadings.
Item number 3.
Much obliged.
Yes, Your Lordship. Lordship, respondent 1 to 4, they have filed the affidavit, and steps for respondent number 5 and 7 has been taken, Lordship. However, the notice with
What
regards
is
to
the matter
the
about?
acquisition, Lordship.
Acquisition?
It's not acquisition, Your Lordship. They claim damages. They say that it was during the course of the construction that certain soil were dumped in the place. But in
What
fact,
soil?
Lordship, the soil dug out, Your Lordship, the course of the construction of the road.
No, one thing, who was filed affidavit, he said?
1 to 4, Lordship.
The state has filed, Lordship.
Notice respondent 5 has been returned unserved, Lordship. So, 2 weeks time may be granted, Lordship will file, I will take fresh steps. And
So
in
5,
the
6,
meantime,
7 or 6 year appearing.
in the meantime, Lordship, I'll file the status report
praise
upon the
that we allowed
respondents.
to obtain correct address and take fresh steps on the 5 and 7. Praise allowed.
Apply, Your
Because
Lord.
return unserved.
Lordship, for 7, AD card not yet received. We'll file the status report for respondent number 7, Lordship.
7 return unserved.
5, Lordship, return unserved.
5 unserved. Then take fresh steps on 5 and 7.
Apply, Your Lordship.
At the correct address.
Item number 4.
So you can't just write Ferndale Complex. Ferndale Complex, there are thousands of people staying there.
Lordship, the counter is awaited from the respondent numbers.
1 second. Yes.
Yes, Lordship. Your Lordship.
Where's the depth you was here just now? Yes. You file affidavit.
No, Your Lordship. I humbly pray some more time, Your Lordship, to file the affidavit.
What about 5?
Lordship, 3 weeks time. 3 weeks time.
To do what? To file affidavit?
Yes.
What cause was inflicted?
This is regarding their objections, Your Lordship, maintainability. When they challenge
So far
their
as respondent number 7, Lordship, because he was appointed in 2019.
Yes.
Now here the respondent number 6 also has filed a separate writ petition, that is item number 5, Lordship. So the
Yes,
both the
sir.
matters are tied together.
MS and Raji for number 6.
Respondent 6, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Respondent
6 and you are Kilitab for 5, 3 for Lord for the 2 weeks time for affidavit. Yes.
3 weeks, Your Lordship. I humbly
You also?
pray-
My Lord, status file.
Your Lordship, humbly 3 weeks, Your Lordship. 3 weeks.
3 weeks then. Okay, 3 weeks.
5. 5. Item number 6.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I humbly pray for further 1 week time to file my
This is
rejoinder.
which time? You're asking for third time?
Third time,
Final opportunity of 2 weeks allowed to represent by the joinder. Just that after and so on, so.
2 weeks.
Final opportunity of 2 weeks.
7.
I filed my rejoinder only yesterday. The matter is ready for hearing.
Yes, the party submit the pleadings are complete. Place the matter for hearing 1 week after reopening. No urgency, correct?
No urgency. Even civil suit is also pending.
8.
Lordship, here I am praying for respondent number 5, Lordship. I pray for some time, Lordship, 3 weeks time, Lordship.
You already paid last time. What about 4?
4 is yet to be represented.
File the affidavit, bring on report.
No, I mean, who's appearing for 4?
Nobody has appeared.
Nobody has entered appearance. But so far they have not, my lord. Maybe on the next day.
One more chance may be given.
You file affidavit?
My lord, I have received the instructions. I'm preparing. My lord. I request.
Okay, Mr. Kiburachi for 1, 2, 3, and Mr. Sheikh for number 5. They for the 2 weeks time for affidavit. This are 2 weeks for affidavits and for appearance respondent number 4, who has been since served. Yes.
Make it 3 weeks, Lordship, so that I can file it. Make it
time has been given.
3 weeks, Lordship. We'll file within that.
My lord, they are taking times for months and years, my lord.
In what? In this matter?
In what sense
No,
is
my lord.
talking about?
Most of the matters, my lord, affidavits, they hardly have.
You don't need. See, you are your own person.
Yes, my lord.
When you file, you do your own work, your own person. You don't bother what others do. Why?
Master.
Your Lordship, in this case, the state respondents will not be filing their affidavit, Your Lordship. This is our instruction.
May please, Your Lordship.
With the objections?
Your Lordship, we are yet to file the rejoinder against the affidavit filed by respondent 6 to 8. So we are under the anticipation, since state is an important party, we are under the anticipation that...
We are not filing. This is on instruction. We have been told that there is no need to file affidavit.
MSD Yangi Leonard AAG for respondents 1 to 5 submits that no affidavit before counts that respondent at this stage. Stop.
I prefer 2 weeks.
Yes, stop. Ms. Akhar Mujai. Please ones allow 3 weeks to file objections.
Highly advised.
10.
Lordship, I am entering my appearance on behalf of the private respondent of Lordship. I'll file my power.
May I please, Your Lordship, I would like to file the affidavit in the course of the day, Your Lordship.
Very good. Goes of the day.
Yes, Your
Ms. Ndaji submits that the affidavit on behalf of respondents 1 to 3 file goes of the day. Stop. Mr. S.A. Sheikh has entered next file. S.A. entered appearance to read on behalf of respondent number 4 and is allowed 2 weeks time for affidavit. Yes, thereafter.
11.
May I please, Your Lordship? I enter appearance, my lord. The first
5, 6, and 7.
5, 6, and 7, my lord. I yet to receive my wakalat. I'll file.
Mr. Eska's son submits that he's under instructions to appear for respondent 5, 6, and 7.
Yes, my lord.
And please allow 1 week's time to file the power.
Yes, my lord. My lord.
Yes.
2 weeks, my lord.
Prayers allowed. What about the affidavits filed?
Your Lordship, we've stated that we're not filing an affidavit.
Yes, as the state respondents are not filing affidavit, Ms. Yasan, please was allowed 3 weeks time to file an affidavit on behalf of the respondents 5, 6, and 7.
Mas.
Highly obliged.
12.
Speaks for filing the status report, my lord, by the state.
My lord, here we pray for some time, my lord. The IO, he was admitted in the hospital, my lord. Just we came to know, my lord, that he has just been released but not yet joined his duty.
IO is cybercrime cell.
My lord, the one who is handling this matter.
So
my lord.
what cell is handling this? No idea.
No idea, my lord. My lord, he is handling this matter. He is investigating this incident
This
case.
is not
my
a
lord.
notary case.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Now, what about that last report was that you had submitted that there was no progress and the request for tower locations.
Yes, my lord, we have asked for it. Yes.
So you don't have no information on that?
No information, my lord.
The Chandrakan submits it as the investigating officer is hospitalized the matter may be listed after 2 weeks to allow him to obtain instructions.
Obliged.
Yes, sir.
13.
Yes, my lord. My lord, the petitioner has filed in this case for clarification of certain orders.
You were not there last time, or you were there?
I was there, my lord.
You file a reply.
No, I could not file my reply, my lord, because
Why?
the member secretary is on leave. He'll be joining next week. I can file a reply, but if you, my lord, insist, then I can show you.
File it within 1 week.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, MSO bank please funds allowed for
My
1
lord,
week's time to file
My reply to the
a
miss case.
reply to the minister application.
My lord, the interim may continue, my lord.
Interim order shall continue next day.
Deeply obliged.
Interim order is not serving the purpose for you. That is why.
14.
That's why he's seeking vacation of the order is.
Lordship, I require some 3 weeks' time to file my
You're paying for
affidavit.
Sim William.
Yes, for Sim William, respondent number 1.
3 weeks' time?
Yes, sir.
Sim William is just here.
And yet the officers dealing with this matter is not in the office, so I could not get proper instruction.
Then what about number 2?
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. M.L. Nompur. Lordship, I pray for some time to file affidavit.
Interim order may continue, Your Lordship.
Respondents pray for not for the 2 weeks' time for affidavit. Lists thereafter and so interim order to continue until next day.
Pledge, Lordship.
15.
This matter, my lord, I'm seeking a passover for today, my lord. I've already informed the learned counsel appearing for the MECRC, to which he had agreed. I'm maybe, my lord, if this matter could be fixed on Friday, my lord.
Friday is a bad day.
Let it be tomorrow, my lord, because I think he's saying something.
Yes. You're not audible. You're not audible.
My lords, could it be next week, my lords? I would
Next
think.
week. You take the date.
Next week.
Let it be tomorrow, my lord.
You keep on
I have no difficulty. Let it be tomorrow. Let it be tomorrow. my lord. No difficulty. I have no objection. But let it be tomorrow.
Is it coming tomorrow, my lord? Next week?
You'll argue the matter tomorrow.
No, my lord. I have instruction, my lord. Mr. Paul would be appearing in this case. Or else, my lord.
Otherwise, see, we can't have that. See, the court can't bend over backwards, accommodate. It's become a bit difficult.
No,
also.
we had an arrangement that, my lord, we would be praying it for tomorrow.
Arrangement for that. Make arrangements.
I mean,
that you don't get out of the
we had
court
already
also.
conceded
Don't
to him
appear.
that it's okay, my lord, is fixing it next week.
Whatever.
16.
Any day to your lordship's convenience. I am at your lordship. Obliged.
So to cease for invalidation, list a matter for 1 week. Yes. Has he appeared, Mr. Khambarlang? Whose appearance we have?
We have taken steps, Your Lordship.
He hasn't appeared.
Hasn't appeared yet, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I have filed a miscase, Your Lordship.
For?
There has been a misuse of and abuse by the respondent number 2 and 3, Your Lordship.
Mr. Nath's client?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Why are you doing
There
this
has been
kind
a
of thing?
collusion between the
my
respondent
lord,
number.
let him finish his submission, my lord.
There's been some collusion, Your Lordship, between the respondent number 2 and 3, Your Lordship. They went by, there's no direction of Your Lordship, in accordance the order dated 4/11/2022, Your Lordship. That the nature of the order, Your Lordship, is interlocutory to the extent that the acting headman is to act as acting headman in the meanwhile, while the matter is still pending, Your Lordship. And ever since having knowledge of the order 4/11/2022, Your Lordship, we have been abiding by it. However, Your Lordship, the respondent number 2, the number 3, Your Lordship, and the number 2, Your Lordship, they went by police, Your Lordship, to serve an order, the order of the Honorable, the order 4/11/2022, Your Lordship, to the petitioner. And making some remarks that in event of any delay, Lordship, we have to hand over the key and documents of the Monga police now. We have been abiding by the order, Your Lordship, but there has been another misuse of the order dated where they have approached the government authorities, Your Lordship, the PHE, they have approached the BDO, claiming that they are in power now, Your Lordship, and every other document to be issued should be issued to them, Your Lordship. That has been to the extent, Your Lordship, since passing of the order dated 4/11/2024, Lordship, till present. So my humble prayer. We have 5 minutes.
Is it tomorrow? Yes. Let the MIS case come. We'll see.
Wait a minute.
You get instructions also in the MIS case.
No, my lord,
See, the thing is
we
that
have got the
orders
instructions.
of the court are passed to so that there is no like untoward incidents.
Yes,
and
my lord.
Everything's peaceful.
Yes, my lord, order
so
was
doesn't
passed.
mean that orders passed. Okay, fine. Interim, since the acting headman has been appointed by the communal authority, that's you.
Yes,
number
my
2, correct. So it's a function, and see, you have to look out well-being of the
That is
entire
what.
village.
That is
Not
what, my
because
lord.
you flex your muscles
That's
here
what.
and there.
That's what, my lord. My lord, I've been not allowed to function, my lord, by even
Lordship,
the
that's
order.
very-
Just a minute, please.
So
Order
who's
was
flexing the
order.
muscles?
My lord,
Are you
order was.
flexing the muscles or you flexing the muscles?
No, they are flexing muscles.
You're flexing the muscles.
They are showing muscles.
No, Your Lordship, that's
We'll hear
a
tomorrow.
false statement, Lordship, but there has been a lot of provocation as well from the part of the respondents.
God bless you, mister.
Please, Your Lordship, the respondents, as per the order dated 30/10/2024.
May please, Lordship. Also, I pray for some more time to file my affidavit, Lordship.
You're not going to allocate the work to anyone. Yes.
Lordship, as per the law, as per
raised
noted
the
in the last order,
submissions,
Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
made earlier that the corporation is not going to allocate the work to any other party in the meanwhile. He however prays that some more time allowed for affidavit. This prayer is allowed. This how many weeks?
Lordship, 2 weeks.
Prayer is not 2 weeks time
Okay.
allowed for affidavit.
Highly obliged.
18.
May it please Your Lordship. Your Lordship, and I'm entering appearance in this case, Your Lordship. Respondents 7 and 8, Your Lordship.
7 and 8.
What's the matter about?
This is bifurcation of a village, Lordship. The bifurcation was taken place without taking the consent of the villagers, Lordship.
Lordship, challenging the order passed by the respondent number 4 being the...
What about 6 and 7?
6, Lordship, I'll try to get the status report, Lordship. 6.
What is your name?
Lanawan K. L. Rumbai.
L?
Rumbai.
Who's leading you in the case?
KCH Gautam.
Yes, MS L. Rambai has entered appearance today on behalf of respondents number 7 and 8. However, you can't appear for 6 also?
I don't know.
You don't know. Yes. However, no appearance. However, there is no service report with regard to respondent number 6. Yes, sir.
Lordship, the main respondent will be the respondent number 4, Lordship. The
MS and Raji.
Yes.
You will file affidavit or no?
We'll be filing, Your Lordship.
You already filed it?
No, Your Lordship.
Yes, so stop. Petitioner, next paragraph, petitioners to obtain status of service on respondent number 6.
6.
Stop, next paragraph, number 6, MS N. Raji and MS L. Ramai for sending pray for you want to file affidavit?
Yes, Your Lordship. We'll pray for 2 weeks' time, Your
time
Lordship.
affidavit. This thereafter and so on. So. Yes.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Hearing item 19.
You prepared an argument?
My lord. We are filing it today, my lord.
What about ready? Yes, I know this bereavement in the family.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 2 and we are filing today.
Written arguments on behalf of the petitioner and number 2 have since been filed. However, Mr. Missile on behalf of respondent number 4 prays that be allowed 1 week further time. Yes, prayers allowed. Then we'll list it again after 1 week. Otherwise, you don't list it, you won't be filed.
28.
Obliged. Yes, Mr. Coach, ready with the matter?
Yes, Lordship.
Who's the other side?
Madam NG Silla, she's a LEC counsel.
What's the matter about?
It's regarding the EPN order passed by the additional district judge Joy. Your district council. We have challenged that order, Your Honor.
Mr. El Coach present on behalf of the petitioner, none appears on behalf of the respondents. Just a matter after 2 weeks. Yes.
Highly pledged.
31.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, in pursuant of the last order, your Lordship, we have the report, your Lordship.
Where's the report?
Lordship.
1-page report?
Lordship, yes. If Lordship kindly come to Pete, Lordship.
This is 2023.
This is 23, your Lordship.
Number?
This is 26 April 23, your Lordship. The joint inspection was conducted on 13/4/23, your Lordship. Second paragraph of that, your Lordship. Then the petitioner is at serial number 5, your Lordship. The petitioner is serial number 5, your Lordship.
So they are complicit, that means?
Lordship.
EPC means what?
EPC done by the contractor, your Lordship. By the contractor. EPC is what does it mean?
What action was taken after this?
After this, your Lordship, then
EPC means what?
What does it mean, EPC?
That equipment, something.
EPC, please.
EPC contractor means?
It was a language used by the central.
The Union of India will know, your Lordship, what is that.
That means this is signed by the NHIDC, signed by
Lordship, yes,
NHIDCL.
by the General Manager, NHIDCL, your Lordship.
Where Dr. Muzika? On legs. See, this report is very, it helps the petitioner.
Lordship.
Where it says the said lands affected due to wash out of soil dumped by the EPC contractor was exactly his case.
Lordship.
At the adjacent location. EPC contractor is directed to take necessary action for removal of dumped soil at the earliest.
Lordship, then thereafter, your Lordship, from the affidavit filed by us, your Lordship, if Lordship kindly have our affidavit at page 20. page 20, Your Lordship, our affidavit. That was the meeting on 15 December 23, Your Lordship. Then, Lordship, I'm...
Deputy Commissioner.
This is Subdivisional Officer, Your Lordship. Additional Deputy Commissioner, Your Lordship. And Lordship. Yes. Lordship, yes. 20, Your Lordship. The affidavit filed by... No, Your Lordship, filed by the respondent number 7 and 8. NHIDC, Your Lordship. Where is our affidavit? I'm sorry, Your Lordship. I'm referring to the...
This is the Lordship minus of the meeting, which I have already annexed in my writ petition.
Then what happened, Your Lordship? It appears, Your Lordship, Your Lordship, kindly have page 21 of the affidavit of R7 and 8, Your Lordship. It appears there was no consensus, Your Lordship. There was no consensus.
No, but has the debris been removed or not?
Lordship, that I'm not aware. I'm not
Actually,
aware whether the
Lordship, I
contractor
filed
has...
a representation for compensation before the...
No. Once has the debris been removed?
Lordship. Lordship, actually the fact is that I filed a representation for compensation before the respondent. And then therefore, Lordship, the state respondent has called for a meeting. So this is the outcome of the meeting. This is the minus of the meeting, Lordship.
No, firstly, did they remove or not the...
No, they have not removed, Lordship. They have not removed.
Where, Dr. Mozika? Is her division bench?
Yes, Your Lordship.
See, we have to first step is to see whether they implemented this debris. You know, then we know the exact extent of damage also.
Lordship.
How many tons is there? How many?
True, Lordship. And besides, Lordship,
And then we will ask for an inspection by the additional Deputy Commissioner to get HDCL regard the position as to removal of the debris, and also whether any compensation can be given if you've lost cultivation. But that also will have to come on inspection. We can't, because it's be disputed facts. This court has to go on a report.
If Lordship...
Deputy Commissioner can file a report if destruction has been done to his cultivation due to debris has been dumped in 2023.
If Lordship kindly have our affidavit, Your Lordship, at page 5, para 7 at page 5, Your Lordship. It starts from page 4, Your Lordship, but I'm taking Your Lordship to page 5, the last paragraph, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Thereafter, whether Lordship is with me. Thereafter,
This is the 4th May.
4th May 23, we are informed as per the land was affected by Washington by the APC, and they has been directed to remove the dump site.
Where does it say that it has been removed?
Lordship, we have instructed the Lordship whether that has been done, Your Lordship.
Actually, Lordship, the respondent NHIDCL is claiming that they have tried to remove, but I have obstructed them for removal. They have said in their affidavit also.
Why you obstructed them to remove?
No, nothing as such, Lordship.
Oh, listed there tomorrow.
Lordship.
Because otherwise then we'll have, let them remove it, and then we'll have an inspection as done in Riboy. Right, let the EDM or Deputy Commissioner go from the Agriculture Department. If we have fisheries, one person fisheries department. If we have fruits, one person horticulture department. They'll go, because they will make the correct assessment. Whether you lost your trees, whether you lost your fishery, whether you lost your cultivation, and they can give a ballpark figure like this, regard to your loss of 1 year, so on and so forth. And then we can direct them to the commission, because this is a strict and absolute liability. Yes.
33?
Yes.
Apply, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, if I may pray for next week.
33?
For
31.
Next week, yes. You understand, you get instructions on that.
Yes, Your Lordship, to get instructions.
Yes.
Apply, Your Lordship.
We have not recorded it.
Lordship, this petition is for granting of one notional increment, Lordship.
Where's Mr. Dr. Mozgia is not here?
In fact, Lordship...
You're busy in Makurat. You don't come to court.
Lordship? No.
You're still prosecutor in Makurat now also?
No. Lordship, I'm only the assistant public prosecutor, not the public
prosecutor. You're still APP in Makurat now also?
Yes, Lordship.
So you still go every day?
Yes, Lordship.
Very good.
Lordship, actually this case is covered by the order of the Supreme Court, Lordship, Honorable Supreme Court. This matter is covered.
But she's not the DSCI, is she? Then let's connect after 2 weeks.